Our top story, police sources have told NDTV that Hindu extremist groups and all those arrested in connection with the Malegaon blast are likely to have played a key role in the Samjhauta Express and Ajmer blast as well. Now, these revelations come just days after 10 people were arrested in connection with the Malegaon blast, including a serving army officer, Lieutenant Colonel Purohit, and also members of the group Abhinav Bharat. Srinivasan Jain has more.
Up until now, the Malegaon blast investigations have been shrouded in mystery, speculation, rumor, and also a lot of political rhetoric on the findings of the investigation. But now, NDTV has exclusive details of the full contours of the Malegaon blast conspiracy, the group that was involved, and also going beyond Malegaon as the investigation moves towards its final stages. Now, the seeds of this entire conspiracy seems to have been sown sometime in February 2006 during a Shabari Kumbh, or a reconversion mela organized by Sangh Parivar groups in the Dangs, the tribal district of Dangs in Gujarat, in February 2006. The main organizer was Swami Aseemanand, who runs an ashram there and who's currently missing. It was here in the Shabari Kumbh that many of the key protagonists of this particular conspiracy met, which included the Swami himself, Swami Dayanand Pragya Singh Thakur, and also several of the members of the group Abhinav Bharat, which was to be formed very shortly afterwards. In all probability, police sources tell us it's this group that carried out the Ajmer blast, targeting the Ajmer Dargah in 2007. They're also saying that the person who actually planted the bomb in Ajmer, who was a member of this group, has been killed, most likely by this group itself. They're also suspected to be behind the Samjhauta blast, which also took place shortly afterwards. Subsequently, this group, which is basically a coalition of splinter and radical fringe Hindutva groups wanting to carry out these retaliatory attacks, began planning the Malegaon blast. Now, police sources say that while these may be splinter and fringe groups, most likely leading members of mainstream Hindutva organizations were aware of this group's activities. They're not willing to reveal names yet, but they say that leading members were aware. But these are, remember, Hindutva groups which excludes the BJP, who are aware of this. Malegaon was obviously chosen as a target because it has a large Muslim population, and also because Lieutenant Colonel Purohit, who in the words of the police played a substantial role in this blast, was posted in Nasik near Malegaon, so he was aware of the terrain. They say that he was the one who procured the tiny amount of RDX that was used in the blast, and they're now telling us, they're virtually confirming that most likely this RDX was procured by Lieutenant Colonel Purohit from Kashmiri militant groups from the time when he was a military intelligence officer posted there. The police say that they've arrested virtually all the main figures involved in this blast, barring three. Swami Aseemanand, who's missing, also Ramji Kalsagre, who is said to have planted the bomb in Malegaon, who's also missing, and one other figure who's still someone they're not willing to name. And they also say very categorically that not a single person who's been arrested is not innocent. They say everyone that they've got is guilty. Well, of course, they'll have to come up with all the evidence to prove this when they actually go to court with all the cumulative evidence that they have in this blast.